We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
In now, Craig Biggio, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
First pitch, 7:06.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Career against Kyle Gibson, he's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ballgame. Roy Oswalt, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2 though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Nick Solak. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As he'll chop it off to the right, it's strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Jeff Bagwell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Carlos Correa stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Bagwell on at first. Nobody out. Hit back up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there to first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. There's Kiner-Falefa. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Astros are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. First pitch on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
A ball and a strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Struck him out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. From the stretch. And here's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Oswalt gets ahead with strike one.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Curveball locks him up. Strike three, and that's the third out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brantley is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Smoke toward third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Fouled away, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And that one is gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Sixth home run on the season for him, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
The batter, number 7.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So now to the plate, Craig Biggio, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
This is line to left. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
One out now in the Houston third, and that brings in George Springer. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. 3 runs already home here. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 on a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
In now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Liner in there for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Alex Bregman stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jordan Lyles is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Jordan Lyles.
Michael Brantley will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez popped him up. Trevino is under it, and that's the third out. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 6-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Jose Trevino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at bat.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nick Solak is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Sometimes you just got to thank your lucky stars right there. Definite missed execution pitch right there. Eyes lit up on that pitch right down the middle.
Another example of how difficult it is to throw 3 quality pitches in a row. The first 2 pitches right on the corner. That one a little bit too much of the plate.
Into the box now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Stepping into the box, Craig Biggio. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lofted in the air out toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Jose Altuve is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's George Springer. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Grounded down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Yes.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Bagwell. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Loud contact by Bagwell, and a ball carrying well to left.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center, giving him an even .450 for his career, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Chu has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Astros 9 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder Joey Gallo.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. 2-1.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Next to the Rangers.
Digging in now, Danny Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 9-0. Jonathan Hernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Hernandez.
All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Alex Bregman.
Alex.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Santana comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Michael Brantley. The pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Gary Sanchez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
There's Kiner Falefa. One there. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the third. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Ronald Guzman. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley's after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Rougned Odor will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he got him swinging. Rougned Odor is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box, Jose Trevino, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Trevino, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And it's fouled away. A man on third with 2 down. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez. Always good to have a veteran like this to turn to in the pinch, as the left-handed hitting Luis Gonzalez has moved out into the on-deck circle now. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2. Here it comes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Craig Biggio. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to him. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Luis Gonzalez will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Number 20, Luis.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Solak. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers set down in order. They're down 9-0. George Springer the next to hit, and to start out the inning, it looked
The center fielder, George Springer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped up. Solak is there for it. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 5.
So here's the cleanup. Yuli Gurriel will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gurriel.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
In now, Carlos Correa, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Solak takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. He's set. Here it comes. From the belt, the pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros leave 1, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Yuli Gurriel remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base.
Now playing first base, number 10.
Stepping up now, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Shin-Soo Choo. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Ball one.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The high fastball is in there.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ronald Guzman. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1-1 to count. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley.
Off for the Astros.
Kyle Tucker is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 30, Kyle Tucker.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Next up for the Stros, Luis Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is popped up near second base. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Kyle Tucker takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 30.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rougned Odor is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. First pitch coming, here it is. Jose Trevino comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They're down 9-0. Jesse Chavez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 30, Jesse.
Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Weekly hit to third. There's Kiner Falefa, and that's the second out. Now batting, George Springer. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Guzman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Up next for the Rangers, Nick Solak. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Chasing after it is Tucker. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The third baseman.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, so that'll be all tonight for Roy Oswalt. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Number 58 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 58.
At the plate, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the Rangers, no outfielder.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Digging in once again, Danny Santana. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Shin-Soo Choo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the 1st strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Count even at 2-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Houston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Roy Oswalt wins his 3rd of the season and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Kyle Gibson struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out west in the American League, Roy Oswalt got the W while striking out 16, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 9-0. The Angels knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-3. The Yankees had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-5. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Mariners beat the visiting Red Sox 4-2. The Toronto Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they dethroned the Royals 8-1. The Pirates hit 3 long balls as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-2. The White Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 9-7. The Tampa Bay Rays put together 10 total hits as they pounded the Indians 11-3. The Miami Marlins got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Braves 9-8. The St. Louis Cardinals picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-7. The Philadelphia Phillies launched 3 home runs as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 13-3. The Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-2. Cole Calhoun was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 5-2. The Dodgers combined for 4 total home runs as they bested the visiting Nats 6-4. The Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 9-7. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.